मंगलमय मंगल करण वीतराग विज्ञान नमो ताहि जाते भये अरिहंतादि महान करि मंगल करि हो महा ग्रंथ करन को काज जाते मिले समाज सब पावे निज पद राज। Acharya Kalp Pandit Pravar Todarmal ji has written this Moksha Marg Prakashak. And in that, we were on to the last topic, general characteristics of miseries. And in that, we had studied that there are four kind of miseries. No, four kind of desires. So one is about the sense objects. The second one is about to get things done according to our passions. And the third one is inauspicious karma. And all these three gets fulfilled only when there is a fourth factor of desire called a rise of auspicious karma. So that is the fourth desire. So the world believes that if you get this fourth desire, then you are happy. But in actuality, it is not happiness, but it is misery only. Why? Because first, nobody gets the means of satisfying all sorts of desire. Nobody gets that means. Okay. And if in some way the resources of fulfilling the desires are met, then their availability is not simultaneous. Okay. So when the desire is there, the object is not there. And when you receive the object, the desire has gone. So it is always a mismatch. So it will never happen that your all desires gets fulfilled simultaneously. One desire gets fulfilled, then there is another desire that has crop up. Even that gets fulfilled, then you have a third desire, then so on, so on, it goes on. Never for a moment you are without any desire. Okay. So sorry. So never for a moment you are without desire. So one desire gets fulfilled, then there is another desire. So it goes on. The second one was when the desire is there, object is not there, and when the object is there, the desire has already gone. So there is no point in having any kind of desire. And the third point was the clip that I shared, that the pit of desire is so big that if we consider the whole material available in the universe, then also it becomes only 1%. So, so desires never get fulfilled. So it is best that you destroy this desire, and that can only be done by manifesting right faith, right knowledge, and right conduct. Discarding wrong faith, wrong knowledge, and wrong conduct. So long the desire remains, there is always an anxiety, and is never happy. So the whole world is afflicted by, the second paragraph is very important, page number 97. I've not made you a co-host. 1 minute. So the whole world is afflicted by these three types of desire. And the fourth type of desire is evolved, okay, here only, is evolved, last line, on the rise of punya and the bondage of punya. So the fourth kind of desire is evolved on the rise of punya, and the bondage of punya is caused by the engrossment in religious acts. But the jiva engages himself in religious acts only sometimes. Mostly jiva indulges in sinful acts. Therefore, the fourth type of desire is found in some jivas at some time only. Now, this line is very, very important. If you understand the meaning properly, automatically your efforts will be very sharp, and you will be very focused on your purpose. So the fourth type of desire, that is of auspicious karma, is found in some jivas, very few jivas, at some time only. Not always, again, sometime. So this is the unique opportunity that we have all got, as being getting a birth of human life, and in that also having access to this true God, true scriptures, and true monk. And that too, your interest has developed, and your interest has developed, then you have means also to study. Okay, so all these are very rarest of rare things. So in that sense, we are very lucky to have this, but it is only available with some jivas at some time only. Now you are interested, maybe 5 years down the line, you may lose interest. You may get involved in some other things, some business or something else. Something else might come up in your life. You never know. So it is always advisable to do the job right now only. Later, nothing will happen, and we never know how much life we have got. Sometimes we see that somebody gets a heart attack and dies, somebody gets an accident and dies. So we never know. So it is best that we do first think this, then whatever has to happen in life, it will happen. Okay. So this should be our primary focus. Now the next paragraph, it is to be remembered that from the point of view of jivas having similar desire, the jiva having the fourth type of desire is said to be happy, owing to the partial decrease in three types of desires. So the fourth category of desire, that is auspicious karma, those people are bit happy. Okay, because there are three kinds of desire. The first three kinds of desire is being fulfilled, and just because it is getting fulfilled, so they have partial decrease in desire. And in comparison to the jiva having the fourth type of desire, the jiva having very intense desire, though found with fourth type of desire, is more miserable. So in the fourth category itself, those who are having very intense desire, they are again more miserable. Okay. Someone possesses lot of health and desire is too much, then he is very much perturbed or anxious. Okay. And one who has got less wealth and his desire is also less, then he is less perturbed. So it all depends not only on the external things that you have, but it depends on what level of desire you have. If you have less desire, you are more happy. If you have more desire, then still you are unhappy. Or someone has got the association of disagreeable thing, but has less desire of removing it, then he is less agitated. So we can see the example of a monk, you know, he is being inflicted pain by, as in the example of Parasnath Swami. He was a monk and he was into deep meditation, and at that time only his old enemy Kamath inflicted pain on him. But he never lost focus of his self, and he manifested omniscience knowledge and he got liberated. Okay. So you see, whatever the external disturbance, external association, disagreeable association may come, but if you are quite focused on yourself, then nothing can disturb you. Okay. And someone has the association of agreeable things, all good things, but he has more desire of enjoying them and of collecting various other things, then that jiva is more agitated. More agitated means more miserable. Therefore, it is to be known that happiness or misery are not dependent on external causes, but are governed by desire. So up to this we had read yesterday, and now the last two paragraphs. Sasikala ji, you read. It is stated that
bliss of
Hmm?
and the means of its attainment.
Your voice is breaking, you leave it. Your internet is not
That
good. I think your internet is not good, you leave it.
one, that bliss of liberation
Sasikala
and the
ji, your
means
voice
of
is
its attainment. That one.
your voice is breaking, you leave it now.
Hello. Sir, someone can read it, sir, please.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there is a you ask someone else to read.
Yeah, yeah. Subhaji, you read.
Jai Chinnabraji.
Yeah.
It is stated that the infernal hellish beings are unhappy and celestial beings are happy. This also is stated from the desire point of view, because the infernal beings have too much desire due to vehement passions, and the celestial beings having less desire due to feeble passions. Also, human beings and subhuman beings are happy or unhappy on account of desires only. Owing to intense passion, one who has excessive desire is said to be unhappy, and owing to mild passions, one who has less desire is said to be happy. Spiritually, the anguish only is either more or less, but there is no happiness. The celestial beings, etc., are also believed to be happy. This too is only fallacy. In them, the fourth desire predominates, so they are perturbed. Thus, the desire is caused due to wrong faith, wrong knowledge, and wrong conduct. Incontinence. The desire is full of perturbedness, and perturbedness is nothing but misery. In this way, all mundane beings are assuredly suffering from different types of miseries.
So you see that the factor that desire that determines that whether you are happy or you are you are suffering through misery, it all depends on your desire. Okay, if you have enough wealth and your desire is also very high, then still you are unhappy. And if you have very less wealth but still you don't have any desire for those, then you are still happy. So it is not the external things that decides whether you are going to be happy or not. It is your own understanding and which results in your desire. So if you have a less desire, you are always happy. And this desire is caused due to wrong faith, wrong knowledge, and wrong conduct. The desire is full of perturbedness, means anxiety, and the perturbedness is nothing but misery. In this way, all mundane beings are assuredly, surely suffering from different types of miseries. So this is the summary of the whole chapter, the general characteristics of miseries. First, we need to ascertain the cause of misery, and that cause is the desire. And how many kinds of desire? We have discussed 4 kinds of desire, and that is the root cause of misery. So if you get rid of desire, you automatically will become happy. Your expectation, your desire, your longings are the chief cause of your misery. Okay. And even if you desire, getting the material is again dependent on your luck, destiny, your past karmas, your past impressions. So having a desire does not serve our purpose in any way. On the contrary, it brings us unhappiness. So once you understand yourself and you engrossed yourself in yourself, then automatically you become happy. So happiness comes from within. It is not available from any of the external products. Okay. So this is the summary of the different kinds of desire that a mundane existence has in this worldly existence. And now what is the solution? So bliss of liberation and the means of its attainment. How you can be happy and how you can get liberated, that is being discussed now as a last topic, right? So, Darshidi, you read.
Jayendra, sir. Bliss of liberation and the means of its attainment. Now those jivas who want to get rid of misery should make effort to root out desire. And the desire gets rooted out only then, when wrong faith, wrong knowledge, and wrong conduct, incontinence, are destroyed and the right faith, right knowledge, and right conduct are attained. It is therefore worthwhile to make effort for achieving this only. By making such effort, the misery gets destroyed in the same measure in which the desire gets rooted out. And when due to total extermination of moha, delusion, all desires are destroyed, then all sorts of miseries get destroyed. Then all sorts of miseries get destroyed and real bliss is evolved. And when Nana Varna, Darshana Varna, and Antrai karmas are destroyed, then the desire causing Shayopshamik, Nan Darshan, and Virya also comes to an end. And the infinite knowledge, perception, and energy are attained. And after lapse of some time, the Agati karmas also get destroyed. Then the external cause of desire also gets destroyed. Because after eradication of moha, delusion, these Agati karmas are not capable of producing any desire at any time. These become causes only in existence of moha. Therefore, these Agati karmas are said to be the causes. On their destruction, the jiv attains siddhahood, liberated state of the soul. There being the total absence of sorrow and causes of sorrow, the emancipated souls always remain situated in the state of peerless, irrevocable, supreme bliss, beatitude for infinite time. The same is being explained.
Go ahead.
Absence of miseries in liberated state. In the state of Shayopshama and Udayi, rise of Nana Varna and Darshana Varna karmas, being overpowered by moha, deluding karma, and due to the desire of seeing and knowing each and every item, this jiv used to remain extremely perturbed. Now, in Siddha state, due to absence for moha, the desire also ends. Consequently, misery also ends. And due to Shaya, destruction of Nana Varna and Darshana Varna karmas, all objects of all senses are being known together. Hence, the cause of misery is also removed. For example, one wanted to see every object one after the other through eyes. Now he sees all colors of the whole universe and of all times, past, present, and future, simultaneously. None remains unseen, for which the desire of seeing may arise. Similarly, he, mundane being, wanted to know every object one by one through the touch and other senses. Now he, Siddha, knows all sorts of touch, taste, color, odor, and words of the whole universe and of all times, present, past, and future, simultaneously. Nothing remains unattained for which the desire of attaining may arise. Should I carry on?
Yeah.
Question. How would it be feasible to know without the body, etc.? Answer. In the presence of sensory knowledge, one was not able to know the objects without physical senses, etc. Now such characteristic got manifested that even without physical senses, knowing of objects takes place. Question. In Siddh state, knowing would be taking place in the same manner as the mundane beings know the touch, etc. through mind and would not be in the manner in which the mundane beings know through touch and tongue, etc. Answer. It is not so, because on remembering, etc., through mind, one knows a little indistinctly. As in mundane state, one knows clearly the touch, taste, etc., through the sense of touch, tongue, etc. By touching, taking taste, smelling, seeing, and hearing, even infinite times more clear than that is known here in Siddh state. The difference is only this much that there in mundane state. One used to know on getting contact between senses and the objects, whereas here in Siddh state, similar knowing takes place in spite of the objects remaining far off. This is the excellence of the power of knowledge. Further, he, the mundane rational being, wanted to know some objects of past, future, and the unmanifested through the mind. Now, in Siddh state, he knows the substance, place, time, and dispositions, traits of all kinds of substances simultaneously, from beginningless to endless period. Nothing remains unknown, for which the desire of knowing may arise. In this way, one should know the absence of misery and its causes in the Siddh state. Further, in mundane state, owing to the rise of moha, deluding karma, perverse belief, and the passional dispositions used to arise, all those got totally destroyed in Siddh state. Consequently, the misery also ended, and because the causes of these, misbelief and passions, are destroyed, therefore the causes of misery have also got destroyed. The absence of those causes is being explained here. On having realized, known the true nature of all the substances, how can there remain the perverse belief of the form of disbelief in tattvas? Nothing remained harmful. The censurer himself gets harmed. On whom should he, Siddh, become angry? None is higher than Siddhs. The Lord Indra, etc., themselves bow to them and achieve the desired object. With whom should he feel exalted? All destiny is known, nothing is left undone, no purpose remains with any object in which thing should he have greed. No other agreeable thing remains unattained. Due to what reason should he indulge in laughter? No other agreeable object remains worth loving. Where should he have liking? No distress causing external association remains. Where should he have disliking? No favorable, disfavorable dissociation takes place. Why should he feel lamentation about anything? No cause creating harm remains. Why should he have fear from anything? All things are cognized by him with their inherent characteristics. Nothing is disagreeable to him. Where should he have disgust? Due to absence of sexual affliction, no purpose remains of cohabiting with woman and man both. What for should he feel this sex passion peculiar to man, woman, or eunuch? Thus, in Siddh state, there is total absence of the causes producing moha.
Stop. So
Okay.
you see that the main point of discussion is that what is the permanent solution to get rid of this desire? So that they said that the path of liberation starts with the right belief, and when you manifest right belief, then along with that, the first level of passion goes off, and that is the level called intense passion causing infinite worldly existence. So that when that goes, along with that, the desire of that level also goes. So in the fourth stage, you have the first level of desire also gone. Then in the fifth stage, you have the second one also gone. Then in the third stage, the third level of desire also goes off. And when all the desire goes off, that is the time that you manifest Vitragta. Okay, that is the end of Moh. Okay, so in the 12th stage, all the desires get destroyed. So when the desires get destroyed, then all the causes of misery also get destroyed. So the soul becomes completely happy. Okay. And then he gets liberated. And in the liberated state, what happens that because of Jnana Varna and Darshana Varna Karma, there was a constant desire of seeing and knowing each and every item. Now he has manifested, now he has attained the Siddha state, so he knows everything simultaneously. So there is no desire of knowing each object. Similarly, due to faith deluding karma and passion deluding karma, the wrong belief was there, but now he has got liberated and all the monia karma has been destroyed. So now there is no cause of any passions. Okay. Similarly, earlier because of antray karma, he used to get, he was not able to enjoy whatever he wanted to enjoy. But now because there is no karma left, there is no body left, so he is enjoying eternal bliss. So once you attain the Siddha state, then all kinds of desire gets destroyed. Okay. So this has been explained here. From the point of view of each passions. Page number 100, last paragraph you could see. On having realized the true nature of all the substances, how can there remain the perverse belief? So perverse belief has also gone. Nothing remain harmful. The censorer himself gets harmed. On whom should he, Siddha, become angry? So once you get liberated, you never become angry. None is higher than Siddhas. The Lord Indra themselves bow to them and achieve the desired object. With whom should he feel exalted or pride? So there is no pride in Siddh Bhagwan. All destiny is known, nothing is left undone. No purpose remains with any object. In which thing should he have greed? So there is also no greed. So each kind of passion has gone. No other agreeable things remains unattained. Due to what reason should he indulge in laughter? Okay, so now the quasi passions. First one is laughter, then liking. No other agreeable object remains worth loving. Where should he have liking? So there is no liking. Then disliking. No distress causing external association remains. Where should he have disliking? Okay. So liking has also gone, disliking is also not there. No favorable disable association decision takes place. Why should he feel lamentation about anything? No cause creating harm remains. Why should he have fear? So there is no fear. There is no disgust feeling. Okay, then there is no desire for sexual pleasures also. Okay. So in this way, Siddha, just because there is total absence of the causes producing moha, so there is not a single kind of desire left over. With the destruction of monia karma, the desires also get destroyed, and that is the state that he becomes completely blissful. So Siddh Bhagwan doesn't have body, has destroyed all the karma, so he is completely blissful. Now we will take up this one further. Further, because of feeble power due to rise of antray karma, from there we have to read, and who is left out? Who is on iPhone? You think
And
Rajesh?
myself, Shashikala, because there is a disturbance.
Okay, fine. So now your voice is okay. You can read further now.
Which that question,
No,
the Siddha God.
Further.
Further, okay. Further, because of feeble power due to rise of antaraya, obstructing karma, the soul's energy was not manifested fully. Now it is destroyed. So the misery also got destroyed. And the infinite energy of soul is manifested Hence, the cause of misery has also disappeared. Shall I continue?
Yes, yes, continue till end.
Question. The Siddha gods do not perform the act of charity, benefit, enjoyment, re-enjoyment. How has their power got manifested? Answer. These acts were the treatment of the disease. When there is no disease, why should one take treatment? Hence, there is no existence of these acts, and the karmas obstructing these acts got destroyed. That is why the power is said to have got manifested. For example, someone wanted to go somewhere. Some other person obstructed him. Then he was unhappy, and when the obstruction is removed, then the purpose for which he wanted to go is now no more. Therefore, he did not go. There, even without his going, the power of going is said to be manifested. Similarly, one should know here also. Further, they are found possessing infinite energy in the form of infinite knowledge, etc. Further, on getting the rise of inauspicious prakritis of akati karmas, non-destructive karmas, he, the mundane being, was feeling distressed and not getting the rise of auspicious. And on getting the rise of auspicious punya prakritis, was feeling happiness, but in spiritual sense, due to perturbedness, all that was anguish only. Now in Siddha state, due to destruction of moha, deluding karma, on getting all sorts of perturbedness rooted out, the anguish of all kinds is destroyed, and the causes by which he was feeling distressed got destroyed. And due to certain reasons, because of some lessening in misery, he was feeling happiness. Now the misery is rooted out. Therefore, there remains no necessity of the means of treatment of misery by which he, the Siddha God, may like to accomplish the purpose. Its accomplishment is taking place on its own. The details of the same are explained here. In Vedaniya, due to rise of asata, the diseases, hunger, etc., used to evolve in the body as cause of anguish. Now in Siddha state, since there is no corporeal body, where would these generate? Moreover, the fever, etc., were the causes of harmful state of body. But now in Siddha state, without body, where would be the causes remain? And in the mundane life, the external harmful instrumental causes were associated, but now nothing disagreeable remains for them. In this way, in Siddhahood, the causes of miseries also have ended. And due to this rise of
Stop.
Okay.
So let me explain this now.
Thank you, sir. Dhanyawad.
Yeah. So we were discussing so far the obscuring karmas, ghati karmas. Now we are discussing aghati karma. Okay. So on the rise of inauspicious prakritis of aghati karma, non-destructive karma, the mundane being was feeling distressed. Okay. And on getting rise of auspicious prakritis was feeling happiness. But in spiritual sense, due to perturbedness, all that was anguish only. That was sorrow only. Okay. Now in Siddh state, due to destruction of moha, deluding karma, on getting all sorts of perturbedness rooted out. Okay. So the source of anxiety has been rooted out. So the misery of all kinds is also destroyed. And the cause by which he was feeling distressed got destroyed. And due to certain reasons, because of some lessening in misery, he was feeling happiness. Now the misery is rooted out. Therefore, there remains no necessity of the means of treatment of misery by which he, the Siddh Bhagwan, may like to accomplish the purpose. So there is no desire, so nothing to accomplish. Everything has been accomplished. Okay. Its accomplishment is taking place on its own. The details of them are explained below. So first of all, in the non-obscuring section, we discuss Vedniya karma. So due to rise of Asata, there were disease, hunger, many undesired association coming up. Okay. But in Siddh state, there is no corporeal body. There is no body itself. Where would this disease, hunger, etc. generate? Okay. Moreover, the fever, etc. were the cause of harmful state of the body. But now, in Siddh state, without body, where would the causes remain? And in the mundane life, the external harmful instrumental causes were associated. But now nothing disagreeable remains for them. In this way, in Siddhood, the causes of misery have ended. So this was about Asata Vednya. Now Sata Vednya. And due to rise of Sata Vednya, medicines, food, etc. were the cause of mitigating somewhat misery, reducing somewhat misery. Now in Siddh state, their purpose does not remain. And the agreeable purpose and the agreeable purposes are not dependent on anything. Therefore, externally also, there remains no purpose of considering friends, etc. to be beneficial. In the modern state, he wanted to end misery by means of them and wanted to obtain agreeable state. Now in the Siddh state, all misery has ended and everything agreeable has been obtained. Okay. So whatever has to be obtained has all been obtained and all the miseries has ended. And in the mundane state, birth and death were caused due to Ayu karma. So we discussed Vedniya, now we are coming on to Ayu, then we move on to Nam, and then the last, the Gotra. So, and in the mundane state, in the worldly state, birth and death were caused due to Ayu karma. There, one used to feel anguish, sorrow due to death, but now he has attained an immortal state. Hence, there remains no cause of anguish. Further, by holding the material vitalities, he used to feel happiness in mundane state for quite a long period by keeping alive and dying. There also in the hellish life, due to intensity of agonies, he did not want to survive. But now in the Siddh state, he keeps alive forever by his sentient vitality even without having material vitalities, and there remains even no trace of anguish. Now coming on to the Nam karma.
Ji, can you explain the last line again?
Uh,
Thank you.
in the Vedniya, no? Or Ayu karma, you?
Right, but now in the Siddha state, he keeps alive forever by his sentient vitality, even without having material vitalities, and there remains even no trace of anguish. So, keeps alive.
Material vitality is Dravya Pran. Okay. And
Yeah.
sentient vitality is Bhav Pran.
Okay.
So now there is no body. So there is no Dravya Pran. Okay. Now he has got only Bhav Pran. Okay. So he is always alive forever because he has now only Bhav Pran. There is no material vitalities. And there remains even no trace of anguish because he has destroyed all the monia karma. So there is no trace of any kind of sorrow.
Right, can you explain what is Bhav Pran means?
Bhav Pran means the soul has its own existence and that existence itself is its sentient vitality. Okay, he exists because he has a attribute in him called Jivatva Shakti, the first attribute, Jivatva Shakti, and that Jivatva Shakti is the sentient vitality.
Vitality, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Ji.
So there is no trace of any kind of sorrow. Further, in mundane existence due to nam karma, on association of inauspicious gati, there were 4 states of existence, right? 4 condition of existence, and jati, janus, etc. He used to feel anguish. But now in Siddha state, all those have ended. Wherefrom now anguish arise. So there is no chance of any kind of anguish being arised. And on association of auspicious gati, jati, etc., by reduction of some misery, he used to feel happy. But now in Siddh state, even without all these, all miseries have ended and absolute happiness has been manifested. Therefore, no purpose remains with them. Now, coming on to the last, Gotra Karma. And on getting birth in a low status family due to instrumental cause of Gotra Karma, he used to feel misery. Now in Siddh state, owing to its absence, there remains no cause of misery. Okay, there is no body, so no Gotra. And on getting birth to a high status family, he used to feel happiness. But now in Siddh state, even without having the high status family, he has attained the highest status worshipable by 3 worlds. Okay. In this way, in Siddh gods, due to destruction, shedding of all kinds of karmas, all miseries have ended. The characteristics of misery is perturbedness or anxiousness. And perturbedness is caused only when desire arises. So you see, the chief cause of misery is anxiety, and anxiety is only caused when there is a desire. Okay. But now in Siddha state, the desire and the causes of desire, okay, have totally ended. Therefore, by becoming stoical, one experiences infinite bliss. Now, what is this stoical? So actually in Hindi, the word written that I checked is nirakulta. Okay. By becoming nirakulta. So nirakulta means the one who does not have akulta or anxiety. So stoical means that there are causes to become unhappy, but because of his understanding and he is not becoming unhappy. That is called nirakulta. He always remains calm and happy. So by becoming stoical, one experiences infinite bliss, devoid of all miseries, because imperturbedness only is the characteristic of bliss. So perturbedness is akulta and imperturbedness is nirakulta. And nirakulta is the characteristics of bliss, anand. In the world also, everyone believes happiness by somehow becoming imperturbed, nirakulta. Why should not one believe full happiness to arise when one becomes totally unperturbed? So he becomes complete full of happiness once that anxiety goes away, and he has manifested the Siddh state. So there is no body, there is no karma, not any kind of karma, whether it is material karma, that is dravya karma, then we have no karma or quasi karma, and then we have bhav karma, the psychic karma. All these karmas have been destroyed. So there is no cause of becoming unhappy. So in this way, Siddh gods, due to destruction of all kinds of karmas, all miseries have ended. The characteristics of, we were in the next paragraph. Thus, on attaining the Siddhood by means of right belief, right knowledge, right conduct, all kinds of miseries and infinite bliss manifest. Now here the sermon is given, O Bhavya, O brother, think yourself as to the worldly miseries described here are experienced by you or not. So in last paragraph, Pandit Todarmalji is asking us whether you had gone through this all or not, right? So in the world, as to the worldly miseries described here are experienced, means you have gone through those experiences or not. And also, and whatever means you adapt to remove them are false or not. So they are all false because we have always adopted wrong means. So how we can get the right result? Okay. So we have experienced all kinds of worldly miseries. We have put in means, but they were wrong. So the means were also wrong. So the result was also wrong. And also ponder over whether happiness is caused or not on attaining Siddhood. So these are some of the questions that we have to answer ourselves. Okay. So whatever we have done, we have gone through that the experience that we have. Okay. From there, we have to come to this conclusion that all the worldly miseries described here in this chapter, I have only gone through those. Okay. And whatever means I have adopted in those situations were false. So they could not be removed. And also ponder over whether happiness is caused or not and attaining Siddhood. So when you have destroyed all the karmas, when you have left the body also and attained liberated state, so there is complete happiness, eternal bliss. You know, if you believe in whatever is stated above, then adopt those measures which we have suggested. So first, when you go to a doctor, he first says, he's diagnosed your disease and he says, you are having this, you are having that. You said, yes, yes. So now you start believing that whatever the doctor says is called correct. I'm undergoing through this kind of miseries. And whatever means I have adapted were all false. That also I can realize. So when these two things are there in our mind, then whatever the doctor will say, we will be ready to adapt those measures. And we have that convincing power also that I will get well if I obey the doctor's order. Similarly, here also, Todramalji says that you have gone through all these miseries or not. Then we say yes. Then whatever means we have adopted, those were false or not? Yes. And also ponder whether happiness is caused or not on attaining Siddhood. That is also yes. Definitely Siddh Bhagwan are the happiest creature on this universe. Okay. No doubt about that. If you believe in whatever is stated above, then adopt those measures which we have suggested for getting release from mundane existence and obtaining Siddhood. Don't delay. Why saying don't delay? Because you never know when you will get another chance, because now you have all the good associations that is required to get into the path of liberation, travel the path of liberation, and remove whatever obstacles come in the way. Now you are equipped with all kinds of good associations. Okay. So don't delay. Just get into it, make it your life's priority, focus on it, do it very seriously, obey the Acharya's guidance, and you will definitely be able to win over your desire. Okay. And you will become permanently happy.
Sir,
Why? Yeah.
one small question. That in Siddhood, that Dravya karma, Bhava karma, and what all will get destroyed? Other
No
one
karma.
more?
No karma.
Moga. Okay. Moga, Dravya karma, Bhava karma, and
No
Moga.
karma.
And
No
instrument will
karma.
cause
No karma. Quasi
karma, sorry, body. Yeah, no karma.
no
And
karma.
instrumental cause means nimit. Am I correct?
Nimit.
Nimit, no? Okay, sir. And whatever he has done is punishment. Krida kritya, something you'll tell, no? In Hindi, you tell that word. Krida kritya.
Kritya means whatever has to be done has been done.
Ah,
Now there is nothing
see,
left over to be done.
Siddhas, they will tell like that, no? Krita kritya, no?
Yeah.
What is that?
They are Kritya.
Ah, yes. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So by adopting these measures, you will achieve self-benefaction. Self-benefaction means upliftment of yourself. Kalyan ho jayega. Okay. Thus ends the third chapter describing the miseries of mundane's existence and bliss of liberation in this Moksha Marg Prakashak named Shastra. Okay. So this third chapter is depicting the kind of miseries that the soul has suffered, and from the karmic bondage point of view, from the modification point of view, and from the general impression about the miseries, the four kinds of desires. Now, considering from those three angles, Todermalji has tried to explain to us the chief cause of our miseries, and he has described the desires, how the desire scopes up, and what is the way out, you know. So such a vivid description of desire you will not find anywhere, and this expectation and desires are the chief cause of our unhappiness, suffering, pain, sorrow, misery, whatever you say. It's all boils down to our expectation and desire, because thing doesn't work according to our expectation. Okay. You may desire to come first in the class, but it is not in your hand. There are other competitors who are also working hard like you. And if they are more intelligent and they are more hardworking than you, then you will not get the first rank. Okay. So, fulfilling of desire, you may have a desire to come top first in the class, but fulfilling of desire are dependent on many factors, and it is something not in our hand. So the best part understanding the desire is that you tone down your expectation, no expectation. Then you will never be unhappy. Nobody on this earth can make you unhappy if you tone down your expectation. Our expectation, our desire are the root cause of our misery. And when you manifest right faith, right knowledge, and right conduct, the first level of desire goes off. Then subsequently, when you attain the fifth stage of spiritual development, then the second level of desire goes off. When you achieve the sixth and seventh stage of monkhood, then the third level of passions and the desire also goes off. And then when the fourth level also goes off, you are completely free from desire, and that is the stage of complete happiness. No more desire, no more sorrow, no more misery. Okay. So this is how we can all of us can be happy by just toning down our expectation. Because first of all, if one expectation is fulfilled, then you have another expectation. If that gets fulfilled, then you have a third one. If that gets fulfilled, you have a fourth one. So it never ends. So that is the first reason. The second reason is that the total material available in the universe is just 1%, and the level of desire is full of pit. Okay. So desires are infinite times more than the material available. So how can you be satisfied with material pleasures or material objects? So the second cause is this. And the third cause is that when the desire is there, the object is not there. And when you actually have the object in front of you, the desire is not there. So I'll give you one example. Now you decide to buy one luxurious car for yourself. Okay. So those cars are in high demand. So you order to the company, you pay up some advance amount and tell them that get me this delivery. So they also process your order and they send it to their factory. And when the car is ready, the delivery comes to the showroom. And at that time, he calls you and said, sir, your car is ready. You pay up the balance amount and take the delivery of your car. Now, when you were about to book that car, you have very high level of desire at that point of time. But now when the delivery has come, your desire is not there. It may happen that you are busy in some petty things in the office and you said that no, let the driver go and pick it up. Why? Because you are so much eager to book that car particular. Okay. And now when the delivery is coming, your desire has gone off. It is no more there. So you are not very motivated or agitated to take that delivery yourself. Okay. So it is like that. So the enlightened soul never desires anything because he knows that there is no way that whatever I desire, I may get. Okay. So if you know that you don't get according to your desire, then there is no question of doing those desires. So those desires automatically goes away when you manifest right belief, right knowledge, and right conduct. And then gradually it goes off. And in the 12th stage of spiritual development, all the desires has gone, all the desire has come to an end, and that is the time you become complete happiness. Okay, so this was all about the third chapter. Now I want to discuss that I have shared in the group the Gandhar Mulyankan topic. Okay, so some are quite big, 6 pages, 8 pages, something like that, one or two. But never mind, you have to just summarize. It's not that every paragraph you have to touch, every paragraph you have to explain. It is not. You have to do an overall summary. What are the important takeaways from that whole article? So it may be 6 page, 8 page, and somebody might have 3 pages. It doesn't matter. It does not make a difference. Only thing that everyone has to summarize. And when you are summarizing, you should highlight the important points only. So it is up to you how you make it up in within 5 minutes. Okay. And you send it in the group through voice message. So whatever topics I have given out of that, we have covered, I think 4 or 5 topic we have covered. Let me check. So first is done, second is done, third is done, fourth is done, fifth is also done, sixth is also done. So up to Darshit ji, you can start reading and attempt when you are ready and send it in the group. Okay. So first 6 are ready. Now 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These 5 topics are remaining. It is all coming up in chapter 4. Okay. And that we are going to begin next week. Okay. So when we cover those topics, then only you will be able to summarize those. Okay. So the 5 people have to wait for another 1 week or 2 weeks. Okay. And then everyone will be able to do their Kandar Mulyankan. Okay. So first 6 are should try and do.
Sir, what is the meaning of Ganadhar Mulyang? Means what the Ganadhar is taking from Divya Dhwani and giving us in a gist. Like that,
Yes,
we are consolidating
yes,
like that.
yes. So that is just a name given for
Okay.
a summary.
Yeah, I guessed it.
Any other question about desires?
Sir, one question can I ask? Last the previous class we had the 4 desires. The 4th one is necessary for completion of the. I mean, to get first 3. So
Right.
to do the papkarya also this punya udaya is required, no? Like sensual. How is
No,
that?
it is not like that.
Out correlate. Okay.
It is not
Just
like
I
that.
thought.
So there is a desire to remove your pap karma, inauspicious karma. Okay. So how
Hmm.
your pap karma will be removed? Only with punya karma it can be removed.
Okay, okay. Oh, in that way. Wow,
In
thank
that
you.
way, in that way.
Yeah, I was thinking, I thought of that we have to get something, means Papa will come so
No,
far
no,
that
no, no,
punya.
no, no.
Oh, yeah, I understood now.
Your
Thank you.
desire to get rid of pap karma is only possible
Yes, yes,
because
yes,
of
yes.
punya karma.
Understood. Thank you, thank you. I
So,
was thinking so much, but this
so,
it has
so
struck me.
Kodramalji has done, I think I like this part very much because at a glance he has done the analysis of all kinds of mundane existence, and then he has arrived to a conclusion that there are only 4 kinds of desire. The sensual desire, the second
Vishaya, Kashaya, and
ah,
Pa Punya.
yes, Vishay, Kasai, Pap, Punya, very short.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Easy to remember also.
yeah. So the fourth one, Punya karmas are, people get only the rise of Punya karma very rare. You know, some people and at some time only have this auspicious or the fourth kind of desire being fulfilled. So that is very rare. And if we consider our condition right now, we are having that fourth kind of desire being manifested, you know. We have got through, because of punya karma, we have got access to this. We have got this human life because of punya karma. We have got this birth in Jain family because of punya karma. And
Yes,
not
yes.
only getting birth, but also getting interested in this kind of studies and spending time after it, doing assignments after assignments. All these needs a very high level of efforts, and that we are all doing it. So that means we are, our fourth kind of desire is being manifested with us, and that is very rare. So the smartest thing that we can do right now is to manifest the right faith, right knowledge,
Yes, exactly,
conduct,
exactly.
and start our path of liberation.
Yes,
Over
yes,
a
yes.
period of time we'll get liberated. So it is that simple. Okay. So, anyone having any doubts in the topics that I've given or any clarity you want, you can always call me personally. Uh, Otherwise, I think it is all very simple. You have to just summarize. Okay. So, I'm not counting days from today because only 6 people's topics are covered. So, another 5 are left. So, maybe in next week or next 2 weeks, we will be able to cover up. And before Das Lakshan Dharm, I want to complete this Moksha Marg Prakashak. So, during Das Lakshan Dharm, you can do the concept clarity paper 1. Okay. So what I would be giving you in concept clarity paper 1 that I have not thought now, but definitely I'll give you that in next week or next after next week before uh, we will take holiday for 2 weeks, you know, during Das Lakshan. Okay. So you will have complete, I think, 15 days holiday in between. So you should cover up those, you should utilize that holiday by completing the CC1. Okay, I want everyone to complete CC1 on time this time, and also this Gandhar Mulyankan also. So those who are not present in the class must listen to this recording and understand that you have to complete the assignments on time. Okay, so 2 of our assignments will be completed with this. And then the next is Krambat Paryay, uh, sequence bound modification. Very interesting topic. And that will start after Das Lakshan Dharma. So next week, I am planning to have one extra class. So I'll just check whether Zoom is available on Monday. If it is available on Monday, then we will have classes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days. Okay. To cover up the syllabus, because then 2 weeks will not be there. So one extra class in this week, and if need be there, we will take one extra class in the next week. But let me check the Zoom. I'll post the message in the group, okay, in a day or two. Let me confirm with the management whether Zoom slot is available or not. Or do any of you have a personal Zoom with you? Yeah, Darshit ji.
Yeah, I have it, Ji. That's the reason I thought of asking you
Okay.
whether you should follow only official or you can also follow personal. I have
No,
a
but
personal.
See, if some classes are already scheduled on Monday, then we will not be, that Zoom will not be
Yeah,
available.
I have a personal
In that
Zoom
case,
with
we
me.
will have through your Zoom, okay?
Yeah,
Once-
yeah, sure, Ji.
And
No problem.
how will do the YouTube recording?
I have not done that one till now, but I
Okay.
can do recording. I
You
can
can
do
make me, you can make me a host, I think.
host. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I
then
can
I
do
will
it.
be able
Yeah.
to do it. Okay.
No,
So in
okay.
case if the Zoom is not available on that day, then we will definitely do a trial before that. So on the class day, we will not face any difficulty.
Ji, I have class till 8:30 in the evening, all days.
Okay.
6 to
So our
8:30 in
class
the
is at
evening.
8:45. So we
No, for trial, no, you said for trial. I can come
okay,
only after
trial.
8:30.
Trial we can do
Yeah,
it during day also. What time your class starts every day?
evening 6 to 8:30 in the evening, Ji.
Okay, okay. So we'll do it in the morning itself, 10 o'clock,
Yeah,
11
or
o'clock.
we can do it on Sunday, Ji.
Yeah, Sunday also we can do. So let me check tomorrow. Mostly it will be
Yeah.
available. If it is
That
not available,
any of the special classes, if needed,
yeah, yeah.
I have my Zoom, I have my Zoom link. I can
Okay.
give it also, right? You can
And
do it.
your classes are every day 6 to 8:30 only, right?
6 to 8:30 only in the evening.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you.
I
Thank you so
can,
much. And
yeah.
Darshit ji, you have a question?
Yeah, Rajeshji, I wanted to just clarify when we talk of punya, like
Ah,
right now we have punya, and that is why we are able to
right,
learn this, get
right,
on the right path, get all these benefits that we're getting with the lectures and everything.
right.
But actually, from what I understand, our punya, if you can say punya storage, is also going down on a daily basis,
Hmm.
or is it going, or it could be also going up. So if you're not
It is going
careful,
up.
I
It is
assume,
going up because you are indulging in good activities, no?
but we also indulge in other bad activities. So would it
So,
not balance?
so compared to earlier, it was totally bad activities, right? So now
Yeah.
your punya activities are increasing gradually, right? And as you
Yes.
become more interested, you will get into more good activities only, right? So,
Right.
so the transition is going on. It is not that you are still deteriorating and you are getting into bad activities more and more. Now it's bad activities are getting reduced and good activities are increasing gradually. And it's going to increase. Like suppose you become a monk tomorrow, then what you will doing? There is no sensual pleasures for monk, They don't indulge in any of the sensual pleasures. So the whole day they are into auspicious activities. Either
Also,
they,
no parigraha for them.
yes, no parigra, nothing, no pap, no sins in their life. So they are always engaged in auspicious activities or the pure manifestation. Two ways are. They don't get into inauspicious activities at all. Okay. So only auspicious or pure modification. Two options are left. So either they are into pure modification, at that time also their auspicious activities are auspicious karmas are being binded, right? And when it is an auspicious activity also, then also they are binding auspicious karma only. So their punya is increasing only. And ours
So,
also, see, the best part is that we have got all this because of our past good deeds, no doubt about that. But now we are doing good things, so we are utilizing our good destiny into good use. So our punya will also increase. Our auspicious karma will increase because we are making best use of our destiny. Now, if you indulge in sensual pleasures only, right? So that also you are getting those sensual pleasures because of auspicious karmas only, right? That is also there. But you are binding further inauspicious karma. And here you are getting indulging in this kind of knowledge, then you are binding further highest level of auspicious karma. You are binding highest level of auspicious karma, very good quality auspicious karma. When it will come into fruition, you will get all the good association which are conducive to the path of liberation. So you will get
so,
samosaran, you will get monk, everything. You will get tirthankar.
Satisfactions, yeah. Sir,
so,
that
so, sir,
One minute, sir.
Sorry.
That highest level of punya, Satisha punya,
Yeah,
no?
Satishay Punya. Satishay.
Ah, please tell that in Hindi again, please.
Satishay.
Ah, Satish hai. Yeah, there's no
Satishay.
decrease for that. Satish hai.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that's
sir, a further clarification.
Hmm.
So we are getting all this auspicious karma right now, but does it also mean that our pap karma are coming to us a fruition? The fruition of pap karma is coming earlier.
Yeah, that
Or
is
not?
also possible because of our good deeds in the present, all our earlier whatever we bounded inauspicious karma, that are also getting converted into auspicious. Okay, and then supposing you were supposed to receive 5 kg of pap karma right now, but because of your
Okay.
good deeds, you will only get 1 kg. So your pap karmas are all getting reduced. Your rise of inauspicious karma is also getting reduced. So you are getting advantages from all, you are getting benefits from all sides, by
Okay.
indulging
Okay.
in this kind of activity. So that's why we are wandering into this worldly existence since time immortal. But when we get into the path of liberation, it is only 3-4 births that we get liberated. So how we can cover up those infinite earlier births with 3-4 births? Because there is a system wherein with our every sentiment that we manifest now, good sentiments, we are reducing our pap karmas, we are increasing our punya karmas, paps are getting converted into punya, and pap are getting reduced and coming into fruition now. So
Like, does it mean if punya develops, our passions will also decrease? Or
and-
passion, since punya arises, punya karma arises,
right.
will our passion decrease? Or because of decrease in passion, our punya increases?
So it is same thing, because when you have a rise of punya karma, the passion is always mild.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you have intense passion, that means your inauspicious karma is on the rise.
Okay.
So when the passions are less, that means your punya karma is on the rise. Okay.
Okay.
So it is like that only.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
But one thing is that never get satisfied in punya karma, because after all it is again binding you in worldly existence only.
Yeah,
So
Ji.
our sole motive should be to get manifestation of pure modification. That should be the objective. Okay.
Right.
While we do that, we also bind auspicious karma in between. Okay. But if we do it with the purpose of binding auspicious karma, then on the contrary, we bind inauspicious karma.
That is also a passion. If that is, if you do something to bind punya means,
Yeah,
that
then
is also a passion.
that is a
Amal.
inauspicious passion. Okay. And this
Yeah.
is very well explained in page number. You read it today itself once more. Purpose of adoration. 1 minute, not purpose of adoration. Page number 9. Accomplishment of purpose from Arhantas. Very short topic, 1.5 page. Just go through it, and whatever explained I now, that will, and you will be able to relate it to this topic. Okay. So if you are longing for punya karma, then you bind pap karma. But if you are longing for pure manifestation, then you automatically bind auspicious karma. So this is the calculation. Okay. These calculations does not match the worldly calculations. Okay. These are all calculations from the point of view of the path of liberation. So it takes so much of effort to understand these principles. And if you, once you understand it, you will be able to apply it in your day-to-day life, and make your life happy. That's all. Okay, so time is
Thank
also
you.
over, and all the best for Gandhar Mulyankan, our first assignment, and I expect everyone to finish on time. I don't want to remind anybody. Darshit ji, After 1 week, you just remind the 6 people whose portions are already covered, you know.
Sure.
Remind them to start doing it. This sem we will make special effort that nobody is left over for any kind of assignments. Okay, so
Sure.
you give me the names. I will call them personally and motivate them to do it on time. Okay. ठीक है।
धन्यवाद जी।
निज निधि निज में बताई, यह अनंत उपकार है उसके लिए जिन वाणी माँ को वंदना 7 बार है, उसके लिए जिन वाणी माँ को वंदना 7 बार।